Okay, y'all, let me tell you what happened. Today was wild and crazy, okay? I'm trying to keep it PG because, you know, everybody driving like they crazy and wild, okay? Crazy and wild, child. It's Friday in the city of Memphis. Memphis, baby. Memphis is just go in the slow lane and take it slow. But girls, boys, got up in the building this morning. Hey, Pearls, people in real life. Some folks that watch me know me in real life, so they know. And y'all get the y'all don't get the uncut, the uncensored version, but y'all get just come on, go. Oh gosh, cause this thing here will send you a ticket in the mail, baby. I get my tailpipe on way from around there. But child, we had at least 7 people. 7 is 7, SCVEN. 7 is 7 people that I can think of absent. So we ended up, not we, no. I am just carnage in this situation. Ended up playing Z at this point. People who available, because I'm really not exploratory. I'm a librarian, baby. But anyway, whatever. All available people, all hands on deck, come down to the place down there. So you get down there, we're gonna do this and get the orders of what you're gonna do, blah 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 blah. Then I got other stuff, pressing things, dealing with my mother, and that's a whole other conversation and video. But family first all the time. But I promise y'all, I will give you more than you thought you would know about it, and hopefully it'll help you or someone else that you know during your time. But that's coming. But anyway, child, I'm on the phone trying to handle some business, and then you got to juggle all of this unexpected. Every time you think you'll have a moment where today's gonna be a day to where I might be able to maybe get some of my work done or get some things done that I'm behind on. It's the end of the year for me, and it's like, wow, it's time to wrap up. Because when I hang up at the end of the year, May or whatever, June or whatever, I'm going back to blocking all calls from the school number, because I just cannot be bothered, because I've done more than enough. Anyway, child, so I'm having a moment, a day of whatever, child. I had on some makeup today, like I had on some yesterday. You may not have seen that yet, I don't know, child, but had on some eye stuff, and it's still hanging on just a little bit. I didn't prep it and prime it all the way, but it was some green eyeshadow from my Donna palette, the only one, the purple one. It was green, and it was people like, oh, you got, oh, it's not pretty, but had all that going on. So based on the schedule, I had a chance to go to lunch. Well, you know, normally my lunch is going down to the Dollar General, getting a $1, maybe $1.25 now, $1 Lunchable, that just has the meat, cheese, and cracker. I don't need the cookie, because you charge a whole $1.10 extra for 2 cookies. So, and I was gonna get a drink, but I got in the car and realized I had a little bit more time to go get maybe something warm, hot, a hot lunch. Okay, so I said, well, let me just go Chick-fil-A. Child, I went to the Chick-fil-A about 3 times this week. Yep, I've had Chick-fil-A about 3 times. You know Chick-fil-A, if you don't know me, Chick-fil-A. I call it Chick-fil-A. But I went to the Chick-fil-A, and I was like, well, you know, I always go in because the line be wrapped. And you can never tell whether you're going to get better service going inside or staying in the line. Well, sometimes I don't know if it's going to move, and I don't want to be stuck in the line. So I always choose to just find me a little parking spot and go in. Going into the place, I'm walking. I'm walking. And a man is coming out. He's just smiling at me. I was like, hey, sir, how you doing? I'm like, okay, I don't know, child. I was just feeling whatever. First of all, you know, I had my mask on, so he couldn't see nothing but eyes. Maybe it was a green eyeshadow, child. I don't know. But, so I was like, hello, sir, how are you? Okay, so, because he spoke first. I get inside, it's a little man. I said little man, but anyway, a little man sitting at the in the high seats, I don't know, whatever, like whatever. So he's just in the cut, chilling. Didn't have on no work looking clothes out my peripheral. I'm just maybe retired. I don't know, but he was up in there scoping, I guess, whatever. I didn't say anything to him because I'm on a mission. And he was in my peripheral back that way. So I go and place my order. Same guy that took my order the other 2 times that I've eaten at Chick-fil-A this week. I can't tell you his name. But anyway, he was like, what you got on? I'm thinking, my mind is way out somewhere. I be way out in Pluto somewhere. He met my fragrance. I was like, oh, I had to think about it because what I got on, child, what is going on? Is something going on? You know, I have to get out this lane at some point and then get back. Let me see, child, because the Walmart people be hogging at the line, child. Okay, so back to focus. So, my fragrance, I was like, child, I was thinking, is it too much? You know, as a fragrance person, you know you watch the fragrance girls and they overspray. Now, I didn't think I oversprayed, but the fragrance that I had on, baby, it was a showstopper, apparently, because every time I've worn it, I've gotten compliments about it. But the man behind the cash register at the Chick-fil-A was trying to find out what this chick had on. I was like, I had to think about it. Donna, born in Roma. Baby, he was, I'm going to tell you, he was hypnotized. He was hypnotized. And he was like, what is that you got on? And I guess he had to whisper because he didn't want to be too loud, trying to be discreet. But I don't know if somebody else back there had asked him, child, because there was 2 of them up at the register trying to find out what I had on. He was like, Donna, born in Roma. He whispered to the other man. Child, I was like, okay, Donna. But, you know, there's several different Donnas by Valentino. And I have, I think 3 of them now. What, do I have 3? No. I just have 2 Valentino. No, I got 1 on my list, the Coral Fantasy. But what I have on is just the original Donna born in Roma, which is, I would say, like the pink one. And then there's, to me, there's a yellow one, the Coral Fantasy. And then there's the other stuff, but it's like still in a translucent bottle. I got to keep my eyes open because these people be jumping lanes like this turkey right here. Anyway, child, he was on it. So I had to, of all the times that I left my phone in the car, I would have found it on Sephora ULTA. But I couldn't because I didn't have my phone in the car. I left my phone in the car. I had to write it down. I had a pen in my purse. So I wrote down Donna born in Roma. Okay, you trying to remember before I wrote down Donna, D-O-N-N-A, Rome. I said, no, Roma. R-O-M-A, but that's not a real word, not a place. You think you're wrong, but no, Roma. Child, I had to let Mr. Chick-fil-A man know what it was. I don't know whether he gonna get it for his mama, his girl, his women, his grandma, whatever, but child, what is this? He wanted to know what your girl had on. And I've had several people all day to ask me. I don't know if I've ever worn Donna to work. I really can't remember, but every time I have worn Donna born in Roma, baby, the people want to know what is that. And even with that, I can smell myself a little bit, but you know, I don't smell it like, oh, I smell myself. I got to huff my clothes, maybe to get a little whiff of it. But when people say that they can't smell the fragrance anymore, I just really feel like it has become, it's a good scent for you and that you are wearing it well and you don't need to smell yourself. It's for other people, from what I've learned, that other people need to smell you, you know, and not you constantly smelling yourself. Because if you're constantly smelling yourself, it's too loud, possibly, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, I had several people today. Where's all these people coming from? But now we got the green light. Now we not finna be, we got to go now, baby. I'm sorry. I had left a big gap for all y'all to get out, but I can't. The light green, I got to go. But yeah, several people today. Even once I got back to it, one of my coworkers, hey GB, child, I can't tell you what GB stands for, but it is hilarious. So GB was like, what, you smell so good? What you got on? Now that ain't no sexual harassment. When you have a relationship with people, people can say things, you know, like your fragrance or you look nice or you smell nice or whatever. I said, girl, you 5th person to ask me about this fragrance. Is it too loud? She's like, girl, no, she smells so good. And she said, anyway, she knows good fragrance as well. So she was like, I know, smell me, see if my fragrance still kicking. Well, I had a mask on, so I couldn't smell it. I huffed her. I said, girl, you got on that Biara. Baccarat Rouge, baby. She said, yep. She said, yep. But child, it was hilarious. But anyway, I'm gonna have to do a video of my most complimented fragrances. And whatever it posts, I'll link it up here. But I could just think of off top that I won't tell you what they are right now. 5, at least 5, that every time I wear them, and it might be a longer list, but every time I wear them, I get compliments. But today was probably the first time that I literally felt like the fragrance girl, the man literally, he didn't chase me down, but he was like, what are you wearing? I've had that before with another fragrance that's going to be on my list, but this one, I think he caught the vapors with this one. This Donna born in Roma. Baby, Donna gave it to him. She sure did. And I need to, if the traffic is not heavy, I want to go to ULTA and see if I can sniff up on the Coral Fantasy. Made it through the day. Then I get somebody said I had to I thought I was gonna spend the weekend maybe catching up on a little bit of much needed rest and relaxation. You know what I'm saying? Since March 26th, I have been just going and really waking up every morning like, where am I? You know, not really realizing whether I'm at home, on a hospital cot, in a hospital couch, in the ER, or at the hotel room. It's just, I'm like, it takes me a minute to get my bearings as to where I am. And but yeah, so now I gotta spend, I don't have to, but this is what's been placed upon me. Next week, I'm assuming it begins Teacher Appreciation Week. Child, how about, I've been charged and tasked with making a teacher video. Now, I've done that before, but at that time, I had more time. You know what I'm saying? I had a list of all the people. I knew who to include, because, well, even if it wasn't a list, as a teacher, a librarian, I knew the people. First of all, we got so many new people. I don't know all the people. Then, if you know, are you gonna put the assistants in there, the people who? Because let me tell you what I know. People is, and I'm breaking. People is just like children. They want to see themselves. If you're doing a presentation, if everybody's in there, because here's what happens. People will say it's for teachers' appreciation. Everybody got some kind of appreciation. But what I know is, anybody, I don't think nobody going to be excluded from eating at the teacher appreciation event. So people going to be still looking for themselves. I remember one year I did a video, and people was already, even not because of my video, but people was feeling left out because it was a select thing that they were saying, well, this is so-and-so, this is superlative of this, and everybody else was left out. And I had been charged to make a video. Well, of course, I knew everybody, so I made sure that I checked and make sure that I included everybody in the, in the list. And so everybody, I know Creative Lady got us. I know the Creative Lady got it, and she did. But this time they were like, well, you ain't got to put everybody. Well, what? Child, I can't deal with that type of foolishness, because people want to see themselves, unless you just do like a whole pan of general. And first of all, no instructions. It's just make it happen. Oh, I told somebody, I said, let's step off campus. Step off campus. So I can tell you what I want to tell you off this campus, but it was in jest, because the person had double booked me and one of my sorority sisters tasked to do what they call a PowerPoint. But you really got to know PowerPoint in order to make it work. You got to know how to make it move, record it, upload. I'm going up here. I'm gonna slide up here to the ULTA because it's not even 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna go to ULTA, spend my points if I get a fragrance. Now I know they normally have some Mother's Day specials. I don't even know. At least my phone will be charged up. Child. So I'll let you know whether I get Donna Born and Roma. Child, what is all this in my pocket? Okay, one of them is for you. That I don't need. Get in your lane. God, you got a whole median that separates you from me. So we're gonna run up in here to the ULTA house and see. I know Sephora has it, but I know I got, remember I had some money left, like $11. But I know I got 20 something. I think it's 20. I'ma check. I think I got like 20 something dollars. So if I get the, I wish I could wait, child. If I don't, see, they would probably drop a 20% coupon. But what I'm gonna do is go smell it, not buy it, wait until they drop. And they might even have one, a 20% off of fragrances or whatever for Mother's Day. And see if I can get something. Oh, child, that was feel like I was on the side of a hill. Oh, child, that felt like I was rough. Come on, car, cause you all over in the lane. Get your hind parts on. Child, we gonna park way out here. Let's just get away from these people. You know, we don't need no crowd. Yep, let's run up into the ULTA. So we better get on down here. So we can't be seen. You know what I'm saying? Let's just swing it around. That's why these people be coming up in here on a Friday. Ooh, child, look how you driving. Terrible. Terrible, child. Terrible. Don't come up in here. The same car that was over there in the way. In the way, y'all. Now she trying to get close. Child. I don't need to be up at the front of the door because if some stuff pop off, baby, we need to, child, she done messed me up. I'm telling you, because I'm trying to get out of her way. Now I'm driving like I don't know how. And you know, country bumpkin know how to drive with her eyes closed. Okay, let us not come out of here with anything. We are just going in here to sniff the Donna Born and Roma, the Coral Fantasy, right? Right. I see it. Did y'all cut off? I don't even know if I even showed y'all, but I didn't come out empty-handed. I got the 71 Brazilian crushed Cheirosa. Oh, baby. I had it in my cart for the Sephora sale, but didn't get it. But this thing right here, it smells like cake batter. And you know the other one smelled like cake batter. But this one, I would go back up in there and get Donna. I would get Donna the Coral Fantasy. But child, how about your girl don't waste? Child, why is it every time I'm trying to come from where they coming up in here? No, they're going on down to the taco place. Look, yeah, the taco there, you want to yeah, buddy. But child, how don't waste hand sanitizer on my pants? I don't want it to look like I'm just okay. If you get your big wagon in your lane, it'll be more than enough. Okay. I mean, like I said, people that get these big old giant school buses, SUVs, and can't drive them, they're too big. It's too big for you. But anyway, child. Yeah, oh. And I thought, oh, wow. I really smell like something. Now, I probably could layer this with, you know, what's the name? Latest Mona. What's the macadamia, the green box, child, whatever. Come on, little people, so we can go. Yeah. Yellow means speed up in Memphis, okay? But it smells good. Then I got a dupe I saw my girl RichRootz had, and I had it in my cart, but I never pulled the trigger until I saw Roots with it. And I said, I trust Roots because we are vanilla girls. Vanilla girl. Ain't we vanilla girls, Roots? Girl, you got to get your nose on this Cheirosa 71. Now, I got the You know, it's the one that's it started off with the bum cream and whatever number the bum. I think the. Did I buy the wrong thing? No, I think the other thing I got is pistachio. Cause I think this is macadamia. Is it macadamia? What child? You about to hit the curb over there, car? You can't do like me. So this is caramelized, but I don't have this. But I think the other one is. This is 71. I think the one I have is 62, and the fragrance that goes to it, the perfume. If you like sweet, 71 is okay. Get in your lane. Get away from me. You know, if you too close to me, if my indicator is lighting up, you know what I'm saying? Your car or either my car is riding over there, but it's your car going on, child. I know she ain't going nowhere, but get away from these people. But anyway, child, back to the fragrances. But yeah, let's get your nose on it. You cannot go wrong. I cannot go wrong with Cheirosa. There's only one that I have that I don't love, and that one is the one that everybody says, I think it's Bon Dia, that smells like baccarat. I like baccarat. I don't love baccarat enough to be just I like it, but I am a sweet person. Baccarat, I think, has saffron in it. Let that go. Just let all that get on down, because I'll stop today. Child, what the roll down there? My bottle of water. Anyway, but yeah, child, so yeah. This one is hitting. Yep. And normally I would get the small. This was the first big bottle of this I bought ever. And normally I get like the whatever, the $24 size, whatever that is. But this one, hair summer. Oh baby, they're probably gonna get used up. Oh, that is a pretty car, y'all. It's a Mazda SUV. That thing is pretty. It was burgundy with the smoke dark windows. Ooh, that looks good. But made it to Friday, y'all, and so your girl is. Why do people always try to plan my time out? People always trying to plan out my time, okay? And the people I work with, when I clock out, I'm supposed to be going home. Now, mind you, they were like, you could just a 1 minute video. Do you know a 1 minute video is 100 hours of work? But like I said, they spoil. Them people are spoiled rotten and don't even know it. Because he had double booked. I think I told y'all, he had double booked and asked somebody else. And we got to putting our heads together. She overheard something. You and your dog need to get out the street. And he just frolicking. Child, I don't know if you'll be able to see him or not. But him with little bobtail, he is just out there, y'all. Can't see him. But he out there frolicking, child. Him and the owner out there frolicking. Speaking of dogs, I knew it was something else I did have to tell y'all. So this week, it has been crazy. So I had to go to Lowe's to get some tools to unjam the laminator. And I think I put the video footage up in here somewhere, child. They juked that thing up. And I think someone told me today who it was. I can't remember, but they didn't know what they was doing. And it was a long post. I promise you, about long as my car. And they never stopped to look to see if it was coming out on the other side. See, a seasoned laminator person, i.e. librarian, or even a teacher who knows to look on the side to make sure you stand in the middle. Here's the laminator. You facing it. But you squeezing the side of it and look to make sure it's coming out. You know you got to go ahead to keep going. So, I unjammed it. But people always think just a generic. Especially with my job, I make it look easy. I keep saying that, y'all. I make it look easy, and it ain't a flex. It's just I know my job. I don't know their job, but I know my job. And don't put me in to do somebody else's job, because I'm a fail. I don't know, But anyhow, try to get your hip. Look at him. Thank you, getting your hips on out the street. Child, he had all his hips in the street. But I know my job, but people think that. Sometimes what I do it's just it's seamless because I make it look seamless, okay? But let them go and mess that thing up. And child, this thing had layers upon layers upon layers and 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 layers. Did I say layers? It's like a wedding cake, baby. That thing was. Child, he's just gonna run the man off the road. We are now from a 2-lane to a 1-lane, and they were just riding side by side, and there was no dotted line. But anywho, I had to cut and cut and cut. But anyway, I was going to the Lowe's to get some supplies, some tools, okay? Some sharpery to try to cut through some of the layers, because, child, that was the worst I've ever, and I've been doing this a long time. And when I got in there, child, some of the poster wasn't even gone through. So I had to cut some of the, I don't know how long. I think it was a banner. It must have been a banner or something. But anyway, I want a cake, y'all. But I don't want to bake it. Because I'm smelling this and it smells like cake. Anyway, focus, girl, focus. Anyway, so I headed to the store to get some tools. Back to that. I was going to get some tools to cut into the layers of wraparound. It was a dog out there. It was about 8:30. 8:30? Kids were still coming in late 8:30. About been 9 o'clock, 9, straight to 9:15 era. So child, kids still coming in late. And I saw this set of kids walking with the dog. I thought maybe the dog had followed them from home to the school, because sometimes that happens. Dog was walking with the people. The kids went on into the building. I thought maybe the dog was gonna get in the car with the family. Maybe it dropped it. It wasn't that dog. Child, it was a stray dog that had come from somewhere. It was sniffing everybody. I don't know if it was a pit or a mutt or something, but he was, I don't know what kind of dog it was. But anyway, he was following everybody. Child, I was back there rolling, trying to unjam that laminator and watching that dog. And it's not funny, but some people are really afraid of dogs, and that's not a funny situation. And then dogs can smell fear. But even though he looked like a friendly dog, it could have made somebody who afraid of dogs panic and make him get loose. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was so funny to watch people who were not afraid of dogs tipping, trying to go on. Now he's tipping on. Now some kids, they were playing with him, petting them, and then they going on. Get your little nasty hands off, and you could have been petting the dog. I had to go to Lowe's. I was like, dang, I'm going to get out the building. Yes, I love to get out the building when I can. I got to the door. I was like, dang, is that dog still out here? Look at him. Go, puppy. I wasn't in no mood to play with Frisky because I was ready to go and get back. Then the day I was going to Chick-fil-A, he go a whole line of, I say they was ducks. I sent them to my family. They were like, no, those are geese. Ducks, geese, whatever. They need to clean up. They need a pooper scooper for ducks. So them things, they will hold your car up as they go from one side of the road to the other side, trying to find another cool pond to play in. Oh no, what we got going on here? Why are we in a caravan? Or brake lights on a Friday? Wish I don't have my waves on to see if there's something going on, because sometimes the more you trying to get somewhere, the more deeper in traffic you end up on a Friday too. Oh, we got the traffic jam. Don't know what's happening. Jam. Oh, jam. All right, y'all. I'll see you later. Subscribe if you want to. I'm kind of back, child, and making stuff, videos, a little bit. Anyway, gotta go.